Night and welcoming 2024. Even though actually Vaishnava calendar is different, but as we are always in every sphere of our life following Gregorian calendar, so it's a very significant time for us. I think there is a special program tomorrow, so you can also stop by at any time tomorrow. There will be prasadam and kirtan throughout the day, especially in the evening. So if you have some time, please stop by at our temple. Today, we'll start our class, our discussion by singing this song. This is a very special song. It's actually a song of Parampara. So this knowledge of devotional service or Krishna consciousness, it's a flowing knowledge. It's not like that, like somebody just appeared and he brought this knowledge to us. It's eternally present. Lord Krishna speaks that imam vivashvate yogam proktavan aham abhyayam vivashvan manove praho manur ikshvake abravit evam parampara praptam imam rajarshayo vidu swakalena mahata yoganashta parantapaha. In the first two verses of fourth chapter Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna speaks to Arjuna that this knowledge I have given in the beginning the sun god Vivashvan. And then Vivashvan gave it to his son Ikshvaku and Ikshaku to Manu, and that's how the Parampara sprouted. But in the course of time, and that is one of the nature of time, that it destroys everything, this knowledge got destroyed. So I invented and I reignited, or I'm reinventing, or I'll say that I'll say what should I say, that rekindling this knowledge through you, because the knowledge was obscured, but Rajarshi, the saintly kings, they were kind of the instrument to flow this knowledge, because the Brahmanas and saintly people, usually they live in a secluded place, but it is the duty of a king to rule the kingdom with respect to the knowledge, the devotional knowledge they receive from their spiritual masters, and that's how they should inspire the people in general. So in this song, we are discussing about the flow of the knowledge which is coming from Lord Krishna to our, Srila Prabhupada and the, present Guru Vargas, that how that flow occurred. So we cannot say that, this is just like, somebody like 100 years back, he started this movement and this knowledge came from him. It's not like that. It's coming from a root. And this is the song of Parampara, and it is written by his divine guest, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. He is one of the pioneers of Krishna consciousness movement in this age. He is also a spiritual master of our his divine guest, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. And yesterday was his divine disappearance day. So we will actually sing this song, and then we'll discuss some of the topics from his life, some from his teachings, and how we can actually take inspiration from them. Okay, I will just give a brief introduction. It's a very simple song. It's like Krishna Hoite Chaturmukha means like four-headed Brahma. He got the knowledge from Krishna, because we are known as Brahma Madhya Gauriya Sampradaya. So there are four, three predominant acharyas in this line. One is Lord Krishna himself, then Lord Brahma. Actually, I should say four, because Madhyacharya, and then Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So these are the four predominant persons in the Sampradaya. So Lord Krishna gave this knowledge to Lord Brahma, and then from Lord Brahma, we see that Lord Narad Muni got it. Narad Muni actually gave it to Vyasa. And then from Vyasadev, it went to Madhyacharya. You can see that Narada Haiti Vyasa, Madhya Kahe Vyasa Dasa. I am the servant of Narad Vyasadev. And then Purna Pragya Padmanabha Gati. These are the descendants or disciples of Madhyacharya, Purna Pragya Padmanabha Ityadi. And then Rihari Madhava Vangshe, Akshobhya Paramahangshe, Shishya Boli Angikaro Kore. So Nihari Madhava Vangshe means like Nihari is one of the acharyas. Then he is also, Madhava means Madhyacharya. Sometimes he is called in our sampradaya as Madhvacharya. So, and then from him, Akshabhya, the next acharya is Akshabhya. He took initiation. So, Prabhu, can you please go down a little bit? অক্ষভ্যের শিষ্য জয়তীর্থ নামে পরিচয় তারো দাসে জ্ঞান সিন্ধু তোড়ে. So the disciple of Akshabhya is Jayatirtha and his disciple is Jnana Sindhu, his servant. তাহা হইতে দয়ানিধি তারো দাস বিদ্যানিধি রাজেন্দ্র হইল তাহা হইতে তাহারও কিঙ্কর জয় ধর্ম নামে পরিচয় পরম্পরা জানো ভালো মতে. So from him Dayanidhi took initiation. He is another. So these are all actually tirthas. These are all Tattvadi sannyasis who have come in the line of Madhvacharya. So their name are actually spoken here. Then from there Vidyanidhi, from Vidyanidhi Rajendra, and whose servant is Jayadharma. And these are the disciplic succession. And Srila Saraswati Thakur is asking us to know the Parampara in a very well manner. Jayadharma dasya khyati Shri Purushottama jati ta hoite Brahmanya tirtho suri Vyasa tirtho taro das Lakshmipati Vyasa das taha hoite Madhavendra puri. So from Jayadharma Purushottam Tirtha, he is another sannyasi. So these are all actually mainly sannyasi acharyas. Taha hoite Brahmanya Tirtha Suri, so he is another acharya. Then Vyasa Tirtha from him, and then Lakshmipati from Vyasa Tirtha. And Lakshmipati's disciple was Sripad Madhavendra Puri, who is also known as the seed of Chaitanya tree. From him actually the mood of conjugal love is sprouted. Please go down, Prabhu. So from Madhavendra Puri, Baro Shishya Baro Shri Ishvara, from Madhavendra Puri, Ishvara Puri, and Nityananda, Sri Advaita, all these acharyas, some of them are also the incarnation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, like Advaita Acharya, Nityananda Prabhu. And then Ishvara Puri ke dhanna korileno Sri Chaitanya Jagat Guru Gaura Mahaprabhu. So Mahaprabhu actually made glorified Ishvara Puri by accepting the initiation from him, and he is Jagadaguru, he is the universal teacher, Mahaprabhu. So Mahaprabhu Sri Chaitanya Radha Krishna nohe anno rupanuga janero jivano. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is non-different from Radha and Krishna. You can see that, today also in the beginning, in the morning, one family came, they had some, sanskara being performed in the temple. So they asked like, who is there beside Radha Krishna? Because usually beside Radha Krishna you don't see anyone. Do you see anyone, any temple anywhere? Beside Radha Krishna you see anyone? Other than Gauriya temple, there is a specific significance of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu there. But usually there is not, because in Tattva, nobody can actually stand with Radha Krishna, because they are the supreme Tattva. But only Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu single-handedly, he can stand. Not with anyone else. Like if there is Gaur and Nitai, they will not stay with Sri Radha and Krishna. You won't see any ISKCON temple having Gaur Nitai and Radha Krishna side by side. They will be in a different altar, or at least different stage. So, but the Chaitanya Tattva is like that they are the conjugal representation of Radha and Krishna. So Radha and Krishna together is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he can stay with them. In fact, this is the highest truth. There is no truth higher than this Tattva of Radha Krishna together with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But a little bit go up. Ishvara Puri ke dhan. Okay, sorry, you are right. Rupanuga janero jiva. So Mahaprabhu is non-different from Radha and Krishna, and he is the life and soul of the followers of Srila Rupa Goswami. Vishwambhara Priyankaro Sri Swarupa Damadaro Sri Goswami Rupa Sanatana. So then actually Srila Swarupa Damodar Goswami is also known to be a disciple of Sri Madhavendra Puripad, but he is also known as a very intimate friend of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Swarupa Damodar Goswamis are like, you can say that two bodies, same soul kind of personalities. So from them, the next level of acharyas, Srila Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami, they came. And then Rupa Priya Mahajan Jiva Raghunato Hon, Tara Priya Kavi Krishna Das Priya Varo Narottama Seva Paro. You have to go down, please. Jada Pado Vishwanath Ash. So among the Rupa Priya Mahajana, those acharyas who are very favorite to Srila Rupa Goswami, or to whom Rupa Goswami is the most favorite, they are Jiva Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, and then Kavi Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. And then from Krishnadas Goswami, next level of acharya, Narottam Das, Samananda Pandit, and Srinivas Acharya, they came. And from them, the next level of acharya, Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad came. Vishwanath Bhakta Satho Balodeva Jagannatho Tar Priyo Shri Bhakti Vinod Mahabhagavata Baro, Sri Gaurokishara Baro, Hori Bhajanete Jaramod. So from Vishwanath Chakrabarti Pad, Srila Balada Vidyabhushan, Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, they are the next level of Acharya. They actually, Balada Vidyabhushan was a direct disciple of Vishwanath, at least Shiksha disciple, because he was learning from Shri Vishwanath Chakrabarti Pad in Shri Vrindavan Dham. And then from Jagannath Das Goswami, we know that Shri Bhaktivinoda Thakur got a lot of instructions and he considered him as his spiritual master. So they are all Mahabhagavata Varo. They are all top level Mahabhagavata. So there are, among the devotees also, there are different levels. So I will discuss some of these aspects. And then from them, the next level of Acharya is Sri Gaurkishora Varo, means like he is actually considered as Mahabhagavata Varo. So Hori Vajanate Jaramod, he is very delightful, or he is very happy in the service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is very delightful in the mode of service. Can you please go down, Prabhu, please? I think it's only 2 stanzas are left. ইহারা পরমহংস গৌরাঙ্গেরও নিজ বংশ তাদেরও চরণে মম গতি. These all devotees whom I spoke so far, they are all Paramahamsa, means like they are the topmost level of devotees, and they are all Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's family. Tadero charane mama goti. Our Vamsa means like, descendants, like those who are direct descendants. Tadero charane mama goti. My destination is at their lotus feet. Ami Sheva Udashin Namete Tidondi Din Shri Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. I am very much negligent to my devotional service, even though my name is Tridondi Dino, means like I am very fallen. Tridondi Shri Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. My name is that. And then these are added lines which are not written by Saraswati Thakur, but this is also very much applicable. Sri Barshabhanabi Baro, Sada Shebyo Seva Paro, Taharo Doito Daso Nam. So Srila Saraswati Thakur's one name is Sri Barshabhanabi Devi Doita Das. The name itself is very difficult, and you can understand that how difficult it is to understand his teachings also. So the name is called Barshabhanabi, means like, Srimati Radharani Devi, means like it's an honorific, address. Doito means the person who is dear to her. So that is Krishna. So Shri Barshabhanavi Devi Doita Das is Krishna's name. So he is telling, in this last stanza it is said, he is always in the service of the internal energy of the Lord. Shri Barshabhanavi Bora means like the Srimati Radharani. Sada Sebyo Seva Para means she is always engaged. She is the topmost. Here Shri Barshabhanavi is Srimati Radharani, and she is always serving in the internal, spiritual world. Taharo Doito Dasanam. So my name is who is his beloved, who is her beloved. I am his servant. Means like Srila Saraswati Thakur is addressed as the servant of the person who is the topmost among the servant of Lord Krishna in the spiritual world. Taro Pradhan Pracharako Shri Bhaktivedanta Namo Potito Janeto Dayodham. So among his preachers, among his messengers, like among his means here, like Saraswati Thakur's messengers, Shri Bhaktivedanta Nam, whose name is Bhaktivedanta, he is giving the mercy to the most fallen conditioned people. Potito Janeto Dayadham. He is the actually embodiment or place of the mercy for the people of fallen conditioned people. So this is a beautiful song which actually describes our Brahmodaya Gauriya Sampradaya. I'll try to sing it. Please bear with me. You can sing along. It's a 2-tal song. Yeah, he can play our Tapta Him Gaur Prabhu. Krishna hoite chaturmukha hoye Krishna Shevan Mukha Brahma hoite Naradera Moti. Krishna hoite chaturmukha hoye Krishna Shevan Mukha Brahma hoite Naradera Moti. Narada hoite Vyasa Pada kahe Vyasa Dasa Purno Pragya Padmanabha Gaur অক্ষভ্য পরমহংসে কেশবলি অঙ্গীকার করে অক্ষভ্যের শিষ্য জয় তীর্থ নামে পরিচয় তার দাসে জ্ঞান সিন্ধু তোরে অক্ষভ্যের শিষ্য জয় তীর্থ নামে পরিচয় তার দাসে জ্ঞান সিন্ধু তোরে তাহা হইতে দয়ানিধি তার দাস বিদ্যানিধি রাজেন্দ্র হইল তাহা হতে তাহা হইতে দয়ানিধি তার দাস বিদ্যানিধি রাজেন্দ্র হইল তাহা হতে তাহার কিঙ্কর জয় সর্ব নামে পরিচয় পরম্পরা জানো ভালো মতে তাহার কিঙ্কর জয় ধর্ম নামে পরিচয় পরম্পরা জানো ভালো মতে জয় ধর্ম দাসে খ্যাতি শিবুরোষোত্তম জ্যোতি তাহা হইতে ব্রহ্মণ্য তীর্থ সুরি জয় ধর্ম দাসে খ্যাতি শিবুরোষোত্তম জ্যোতি তাহা হইতে ব্রহ্মণ্য তীর্থ সুরি ব্যাস তীর্থ তার দাস লক্ষ্মীপতি ব্যাস দাস তাহা হইতে মাধবেন্দ্র পুরী ব্যাস তীর্থ তার দাস লক্ষ্মীপতি ব্যাস দাস তাহা হইতে মাধবেন্দ্র পরিবার শিষ্যবর শিষ্যর নিত্যানন্দ শ্রী অদ্বৈত বিভু মাধবেন্দ্র পরিবার শিষ্যবর শিষ্যর নিত্যানন্দ শ্রী অদ্বৈত বিভু ঈশ্বর পুরীকে ধন্য করিলেন শ্রী চৈতন্য জগৎগুরু গৌর মহাপ্রভু ঈশ্বর পুরীকে ধন্য করিলেন শ্রী চৈতন্য জগৎগুরু গৌর মহাপ্রভু মহাপ্রভু শ্রী চৈতন্য রাধা কৃষ্ণ নহে অন্য রূপানুগ জনের জীবন মহাপ্রভু শ্রী চৈতন্য রাধা কৃষ্ণ নহে অন্য রূপানুগ জনের জীবন বিশ্বম্ভর প্রিয়ঙ্কর শ্রীস্বরূপ দামোদর শ্রী গোস্বামী রূপ সনাতন বিশ্বম্ভর প্রিয়ঙ্কর শ্রীস্বরূপ দামোদর শ্রী গোস্বামী রূপ সনাতন রূপ প্রিয় মহাজন জীব রঘুনাথ হন তার প্রিয় কবি কৃষ্ণ দাস রূপ প্রিয় মহাজন জীব রঘুনাথ হন তার প্রিয় কবি কৃষ্ণ দাস কৃষ্ণ দাস প্রিয় বর নরোত্তম সেবা পর যার পদ বিশ্বনাথ আশ কৃষ্ণ দাস প্রিয় বর নরোত্তম সেবা পর jar pada Vishwanatha asha, Vishwanatha bhakta satha, Baladeva Jagannatha, tar priya Shri Bhakti Vinada. Vishwanatha bhakta satha, Baladeva Jagannatha, tar priya Shri Bhakti Vinada. Mahabhagavata vara, Shri Gaura Krishna vara, Hari bhajanete jara mara. Mahabhagavata vara, Shri Gaura Krishna vara, Hari bhajanete jara mara. Vihara paramahamsa, Gaurangero nija vangsha, Tadero charane mama goti. Vihara paramahamsa, Gaurangero nija vangsha, Tadero charane mama goti. Ami sevay udasino, namete dandi dino, Shri Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. Ami sevay udasino, namete dandi dino, Shri Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. Shivar shobhanavi mara, sada sevyo seva para, taharo daito dasonamo. Shivar shobhanavi mara, sada sevyo seva para, taharo daito dasonamo. Taro pradhan prasarata, Shri Bhakti Vedanta namo, Patita janete daya dhama. Taro pradhan prasarata, Shri Bhakti Vedanta namo, janete daya dhama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So I beg blessings from His Grace Subhash Pandit Prabhu, Ramananda Sakar Prabhu, and all the senior Shyamarupa Prabhu, all the senior assembled Vaishnavas. They are my inspiration. I am always learning from them. So they are sitting in my class. That means they are there to rectify me and correct me. I ask their kind correction while I am trying to conduct this discussion. If something is going wrong, please feel free to Prabhu, rectify us so that we can learn from you. Hare Krishna. Okay, so I will start with a story and then I will go to the discussion. So one time what happened, one young boy who was 11, 12 years old, he was having a boil in his back. And that boil was actually increasing in size day by day, and he was suffering in severe pain. He was not able to sustain that pain. He's crying day and night. He was not able to sleep. He was not having any taste in taking food or anything. No playing. He was just always bed bound, and he was crying. And by seeing his crying, other people also got affected. And he was telling that I don't want to actually be alive anymore. I want to die. Please make some arrangements so that I can die peacefully. I cannot bear this pain anymore. And some of the friends, so-called friends, they said, yes, that is true, because if he is not able to bear this pain, then it's better to make arrangement for his death. Maybe we can actually give him some placebo or some anesthesia so that he can actually die. Give some Ayurvedic medicine. Some people say no. Actually, see that how much he can actually bear this pain, and if he can bear for some time, maybe it will go away. Or we also had this kind of experience before, and we sustained that pain, and we got cured after some time. But this boy's case, it was actually getting prolonged. It was not getting solved. So his father thought, maybe I need to actually take him to a good doctor who is very good in surgery. So let him take to a surgeon. And he took him to a surgeon who is a little far away from the village, in a city area. And then surgeon, by looking at the... Thank you, Babuji. Oh, your car is blocking someone's car, maybe, Babu. Correct. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I see, is it? Sorry. I don't know, maybe. Hare Krishna. Sorry for the inconvenience. Yeah. No, actually, I think I parked very close to him, so he's not able to go back or front. Anyway, so this boy, he was very disturbed, and then father, he wanted to take him to that surgeon, and then when he was taken to the surgeon could understand that he needs a surgery to take out the boil, and it will get cured. Now, when the surgery happens, especially, maybe you can think of this story is back in 1800 or 1900. Where the local anesthesia was not that available. Sometimes it was not even used by the doctors. So that surgeon, he did not use much anesthesia, and he used a very, he used his hand technique, and he took out the boil with his knife. And while he was taking out the boy was crying out like anything, I'm getting so much pain. I don't want to be alive anymore. Please, kill me. I don't want to get cured from this. And he was also hurling abusive language to the surgeon. But the surgeon was reluctant. He was doing his service. He was very, aptfully taking out the boil so that the boy get cured. So after the operation was done, the boy was feeling better. And in course of time, in very quick succession, he got cured from that pain completely. And he was feeling better. And he forgot what he actually told to the surgeon, and the surgeon also did not keep anything in his heart. So this is the story of the spiritual surgeon. So spiritual surgeon, they come to us, they say that, okay, this is the message of God, please take it. And we say, no, I have more important things to do. This is very painful, I cannot actually do this service. What you are actually suggesting, it's not applicable for me. I cannot live without these things. When Srila Prabhupada actually proposed that 4 regulative principles to the Western people, they said, then how can I actually live? How can what is there to live in this world? If these 4 things are not there, meat-eating, intoxication, illicit relationship, and gambling, then what is there to enjoy in this material world? So the perverted nature of this material world is that the perverted things we think is the real source of our enjoyment. But these spiritual acharyas, the spiritual masters, or those who are connected to the proper sampradaya, they come to us with the message of God, and they give us the path that, okay, this is the way. And sometimes they actually push us. Sometimes they actually hold us so tight if we are surrendered to them, or we are by the influence of our devotee friends, if we get to meet these people, they can push us in such a way that we feel like, oh, I will be dying, or what is there for me in this process. But after some time, when we get cured from this material disease, we feel, oh, what kind of great benediction they have actually done upon us. And this is the nature of the acharyas, even though they have nothing to do with this material world. Srila Prabhupada in Bhagavatam purport, he also told about Lord Krishna also, that Lord Krishna, he doesn't have anything to do with the material world. That's why he comes in contact with the material world, but he is the Lord of the Maya, or illusory energy. He controls it. He never comes under the control of this illusory energy. Sabe, what is the 6th verse, 4th chapter? Ajopi asyan abhyatma bhutanam ishvara opisyan Prakrita samadhishtaya sambhavam atma maya. He actually comes with his own internal energy. He doesn't come under the purview of the material energy. Same thing is applicable for the acharya. So there is a difference between general sadhu or those who are practicing devotees and an acharya. The acharya, his domain of influence is huge. He doesn't only deliver the people of that generation, but he delivers the people of far beyond generations. Just like Srila Rupa Goswami, even though he appeared like 500 years ago in Bengal, but today, like after 500 years, we are still following his teachings, which are given by Srila Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to Rupa Goswami. We are still following his teachings. We are considering ourselves as the followers of Srila Rupa Goswami. So this is an influence of an acharya. Similarly, what Srila Prabhupada has given to us, that will also stay for many, many, many generations to come. They will also follow him. They will be devotee. They will be, considering him as their instructive spiritual master, or taking huge inspiration from his teachings. So, Srila Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, I should say, he is also an acharya of that nature, whose influence is not only limited to his time frame. It is actually far beyond, and it will be staying for many more generations to come. So yesterday was his disappearance day. In general, for an acharya, disappearance and appearance are same. Why? Because when they appear, they don't actually feel disconnected with the spiritual world. They are here to serve the message of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, because Lord said, like, those who distribute the knowledge of me, they are my best servant. In Bhagavad Gita he speaks. Similarly, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed all of his followers that you should distribute this knowledge to every town and village. So they come to help him in his mission. And they, by doing that service, they are still staying in the spiritual world. Actually, Srila Prabhupada said in one of his lectures in Sri Vrindavan Dham that this is the highest level of Raganuga bhajan, the bhajan, the service following in the mode of the Brajavasis, that distributing of knowledge of Krishna and making more people attracted towards Krishna. And when they disappear, where they go? They go from where they have come. Like they go to the spiritual world in their eternal pastimes with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So apparently when they disappear, we don't have their bodily association. That is true. But it is also true that their Bani association is more potent than Bapu association. Their instructive association, their teachings are more important for a practicing devotee than the association of Bapu. Because sometimes when you commit offenses while doing Bapu association, that is very detrimental for a practicing devotee. But for Bani association, there is very less chance to make an offense. You will just try to appreciate more that, oh, what he has given. You will be more attracted. As you are actually going with the Bani association, your appreciation for that acharya will actually go far, far, better. Okay, so there are three categories of people in this world you will see in general. One is the people who are always thinking of their own enjoyment. Or it can be gross sense enjoyment or subtle enjoyment. People, those who have very limited knowledge or lower consciousness, they will only think about gross sense enjoyment, through their chokku karna nashika jihva tak, means like eyes, ears, their tongue, their skin, their nose. They will try to enjoy something which is through the senses. But those who are a little bit upgraded people, they will try to enjoy something with their intelligence, through their mind. That's why they have like we say that sophisticated taste, right? So, but they are also enjoying. Like they will maybe go to a drama, or watch something like aesthetic, or they will appreciate the natural scenery of the world. Okay, like that. But this is also enjoyment, right? It's not like we're not enjoying. In fact, living in the Bay Area, that is one of the privilege that we are having. That we are having so beautiful weather, natural scenery, and we should be grateful to Krishna for that. When we are grateful to Krishna, then it's not like so gross. We are grateful to the person who is responsible for this kind of opulence. Yeah. Anyways, then the people comes who actually thinks about beyond their own self-interest, which we call selfless people, nishartha people. They do something for the others. You'll see that they will do charitable things, philanthropy, a lot of donation. This thing they don't do for their own self only. They try to make other people's life better. They want to help them, especially if somebody is suffering. But this suffering, the understanding of this suffering while this service is very limited, because we are suffering in the bodily level or in the mind level. That is kind of fixed in this material world. When we came to this material world, the three types of suffering is constant. Through suffering of our body and mind, suffering for due to other living entities, and suffering due to different calamities which are beyond our control. So they try to help alleviate the pain through these sufferings. But then the highest level of people who come to this world to deliver us from these clutches of material energy, and they are called Pararthapara. So Sharthapara, Nisharthapara, and then Pararthapara, means they will give us the knowledge about how this suffering will be eradicated eternally. Because in this conditioned stage, we are suffering in this material world eternally. So they will give us some prescription. By that, we can go over this suffering eternally and enjoy the eternal bliss with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is the goal, right? We want all Ananda, bliss. We want, right? So they know actually how we can have that thing continuously. Like when we get up in the morning, we never say like, oh, may this day be a doom day for me. We do? No, we always pray like, oh, 2024 year is coming. Happy New Year. No, nobody will wish you unhappy New Year. May you have all sorrows in this year. So we are suffering, that is constant, and we want to enjoy eternally. That is also natural for us, but we don't get it. So these people, they actually give us the vision that how we can actually have it. So they descend, even though they don't have anything to do with this material world, they are always in service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but still they descend and help us to give us the knowledge by which we can actually go back to Krishna. We can take the process of devotional service seriously. Now if you actually look at our altar, there are 5 gurus, right? You can see like Srila Prabhupada, and beside him to the right is Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, then his guru Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj, and then Bhaktivinoda Thakur, and then Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj. Can anybody tell like why we have kept 5, not more or not less? It's an open question. Like we could have kept, because the Guru Parampara is coming from Lord Krishna, right? We could have kept everyone there. Actually, Lord Krishna, Mahaprabhu are there. 6 Goswamis are also there, but in between some people are missing. And somewhere you will see also that 6 Goswamis are also not there. Only these 5 personalities are there. So there is a significance actually. Especially it is coming from other sampradaya, but in our sampradaya we also follow that. So these 5 gurus, they are, when you are actually practicing devotional service, the immediate guru is called the Guru Padapadma Guru, and then the guru's guru, spiritual master, is known as Paramaguru. So for us, our Paramaguru is Srila Prabhupada. And then Vaisheshika Maharaj, Radhanath Maharaj, and other disciples of Srila Prabhupada, for them, their guru is Prabhupada, and the Paramaguru is Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. So usually for us, we actually keep our spiritual master's pictures separately, and keep the founder Acharya's picture as the immediate Acharya, and then we put actually the pictures of the Acharyas. So you can see that guru, So you can consider Srila Prabhupada as Guru, and then Paramaguru is Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, and then Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj is Parameshti Guru. And then Bhakti Vinod Thakur is called Paratpara Guru, and then Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj is called Paramparatpara Guru. So these Pancha Guru are to be worshipped when we worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So that's why their pictures are there, and when you offer the any paraphernalia or anything, we actually offer it through them. So this is the chain, immediate chain, and then the chain expands, in the up, in the down. That is a different case, but for our case, we actually keep the founder Acharya's picture from them. And when we actually perform, like there is some etiquette while observing appearance and disappearance day of an Acharya also. So when you observe, we don't actually fast for every Acharya, even though we are supposed to. Like any Acharya's appearance and disappearance day is a fasting day, a half-day fasting day. But at least for these 5 Acharyas, when their disappearance day or appearance day come, we should actually fast, half-day fasting. Because we always worship them, right? In our altar also, those who have taken initiation, you will see all of them have actually picture of these 5 Acharyas in their altar, and then they worship through them. So that is an etiquette, and that's why we need to also understand that who are they, right? Because without understanding, how will we understand that I'm worshipping someone who is very significant, right? So Srila Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, he is the first person in our sampradaya who started institutionalized preaching, or you can say institutionalized religion in Gaudiya Sampradaya. Because before that, all the acharyas, they were kind of independent. In fact, they were not actually very systematic preachers. They are doing whatever, whenever people used to go to them, they used to. I know that Narottam Das Thakur, Samananda Pandit, Srinivas Acharya, they did Sankirtan preaching to large extent in Bengal and Odisha. But that was also confined to certain areas, like where their powerful disciples lived, or very knowledgeable devotees did Sankirtan. They made like the whole village or whole town become devotees. But systematic preaching means there will be similar kind of environment when you go to that place. Like go to different places. Like if you go to any ISKCON temple, there will be same Mangalarati, right? You'll feel, oh, I belong to here. I don't feel like alienated. I feel comfortable, right? There will be Guru Puja, they will worship Srila Prabhupada, and you will feel like, oh, I also sing this song. I remember in 2012, actually it is in 2011. Yes, 2011. I'm forgetting a lot of things. So 2011, I went for an internship. It's not an internship, I'll say. It is a kind of consultancy job out of state. And people were there Spanish speaking. So this was a Janmashtami day. And it was a Janmashtami in USA. So I suppose that is also like near Mexico, Dominican Republic. I think many of you have heard. So Dominican Republic also has almost same time zone as East Coast. I think 1 hour difference or something. So I thought like they will observe Janmashtami on the same day as US. So I went to the temple, even though it was a very difficult thing for me to go to temple on a weekend, and I couldn't speak Spanish. All of them were speaking in Spanish, and I had to explain that this is the address and it's a very small arrangement. And when I went there, they were singing Tulsi Arati in the afternoon, and then they sang Gaur Arati, and I felt that was so good. Like even though afterwards they gave lecture in English, Spanish, which I didn't understand at all, but still Prabhupada's picture was there, and they were doing the Mangalacharan prayer, and to some extent 1 word or 2 words I understood. But I felt good that, I am in a Janmashtami festival, I am actually in a temple. Even though they did not observe that day, they observed next day, because they were following the calendar of India. Like whenever there is a festival in India, they were just following in that manner. Anyway, so that's the glorious contribution of Srila Prabhupada. You feel like you belong to this society. And that's very important for a practicing devotee, especially who came to Krishna consciousness afresh. Like he did not have much background. He doesn't have much cultural background or family background, where they, like from the very beginning, you were taught to do some stuffs, and it becomes part of your life. It becomes your existence. But when you become something at a like a mature stage, you hanker for that kind of reputation everywhere, wherever you go. So Srila Prabhupada has given us this opportunity to associate with same manner in everywhere we go. In any ISKCON temple, you will see that there will be Radha Krishna deities, or at least Gaurnita deities, the Guru Parampara, same bhajan kirtan, same kind of books are available. So you feel you belong to this society. So this was not heard of before the advent of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. He is the first person who started the movement in that manner. And it was because of that, the so-called caste Goswamis, the head of the Vaishnava societies at that time, they are completely against him. They are thinking like, our business is getting disrupted. We are gurus from generation after generation. And now because of this person, he is introducing new concepts. He is giving initiation, Brahmin initiation to the people who are not born in a Brahmin family. Because that is Krishna's instructions. Brahman is not only your birth is one of the component, but it is very negligent. The most important part is your guna and karma, your qualities and your actions. If that is not there, what is the benefit of getting birth in a very high society? And Lord Krishna, in Bhagavatam we see that Ashwatthama is called as a Brahma Bandhu. He is just a friend of a Brahmana. He is not considered as a Brahmana because his consciousness was so low. Even though he was born in a top class Brahminical family, like Dronacharya, Bharadwaj Muni, who are they? They are the topmost acharyas. Anyway, so this was the principle he has tried to establish. And he had to actually face a lot of adversaries at the time. He was a supremely brilliant person. Actually, I will read something from Sri Bhaktisiddhanta Vaibhav, like is a book written by Srila Srimad Bhakti Vikas Swami Maharaj. It's about the biography of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. Unfortunately, none of his disciples they actually wrote any biography about him. Like a very nice, chronological biography. And Srimad Bhakti Vikas Maharaj researched for more than 10 years to come up with this book. And he took interviews of many of disciples of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, or some of his contemporaries to write this book. We are fortunate that His Holiness Satsarudam Goswami Maharaj and other Srila Prabhupada's disciples, they have written so many things about Srila Prabhupada, so that the generations to come, they can feel connection with him through these pastimes. So one of the things in that book, he was telling that the Sankirtan is two types. One Sankirtan is you do Harinam, Hare Krishna Mahamantra chanting with all the devotees. Another Sankirtan is, is discussing about Krishna or his devotees. Both are actually same. Discussing about Krishna, it actually attracts the heart to serve Krishna, or to take the Sankirtan offenselessly. So even though he could actually do Sankirtan for many hours, because in his personal life he had shown the example of chanting 300 rounds, 192 rounds, 300,000 names a day. Like for 9 years he chanted for 192 rounds, which was also the sadhana of Srila Haridas Thakur. But his main service to the people in mass was his discourse, or publishing news about Lord Krishna, different daily magazines, periodicals, fortnightly magazines like that. So one of the things Maharaj was discussing, Bhakti Vikas Maharaj, he was pointing out that he has an unlimited knowledge about Shastra. Means like there is a verse actually composed by Srila Sridhar Maharaj about his Guru Maharaj Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. There he says, Gaurangoika Gotir Brajashrita Moti Shri Gauro Dhami Sthiti Shachastroiko Britir Kushango Virotir Dustoiko Vatha Nishkriti Shri Rupoiko Roti Sanatana Noti Shri Jivote Jostuti Shri Siddhanta Saraswatir Vijayate Gauriya Goshtipati. All grace to the King of Gauriya Vaishnavas, Shri Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, who is Gaurangoika Goti, whose destination is at the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Gauro Dhami Sthiti, he eternally resides as the place of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes, because if you know that his samadhi is in in Sri Mayapur Dham, near Yoga Pit in Chaitanya Math. Satshastroiko Vritir Kushango Viroti. No. Yeah. So he actually assimilated all the Shastra and gave the purport, just like Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Goswami, in the same manner. He assimilated and gave the purport in a manner so that the confusion, that goes away. Because the confusion arises time to time. Even though Mahaprabhu gave this knowledge to through Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Jiva Goswami, again for 200 years, the knowledge was submerged. And people started doing a lot of nonsensical things. And people, especially the Bengali Ranasa people, those who are educated, they started condemning Vaishnavas like anything. They said like, oh, Mahaprabhu is okay, but these Vaishnavas, they're wretched people, so don't mix with them, don't follow them. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, they did a tremendous job to the Sampradaya by reinventing the will, by reigniting the knowledge about Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teaching. So he's telling, he actually assimilated the knowledge and he gave the purport in a way that it forbade us or it prohibited us to associate with the non-devotees. Kushango Biroti. It will be completely gone. Shri Rupai Karoti. He is very subservient. He is actually attached to Srila Rupa Goswami. Sri Sanatana Noti means he is subservient to Srila Sanatana Goswami, means he paid obeisances to Sanatana Goswami, which Srila Rupa Goswami himself does as his spiritual master. But the most important part is Si Jivo Tejoswati. So among whole Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, I'm talking about a lot of Sampradaya. I think many of you may not be familiar, and it may not be an appropriate class for Sunday, but please forgive me. So it is, Jiva Tejoswati, Srila Jiva Goswami is considered, he had the Shada Darshan, 6 branches of knowledge. He was an excellent philosopher in all those darshan. Srila Prabhupada said like, Srila Jiva Goswami, his contribution is unfathomable, actually unfathomable. And many devotees in future and in present also, you'll see that they will get a lot of big degrees like Sri Radhika Raman Prabhu by only researching on some of the topics given by Srila Jiva Goswami Pad. So he has that effulgence of Srila Jiva Goswami, that the effulgence of a scholar. But the interesting part is when the devotees, they have that scholarship, they don't become actually very proud of that scholarship. So he was still subservient to the Sampradaya, Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, and then he was glorified as the protector and the head of the Gaudiya Vaishnavas. So that's how he was glorified. So he had that unlimited knowledge of Shastra. And to give an example, in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, if you read Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srila Prabhupada's purport, there are 2 things comes on a regular basis. One is Anubhashya commentary of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Amrita Prabha Bhashya of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So you can say that he adopted everything from these 2 personalities, and then he presented it in a manner so that we can understand. Because sometimes Saraswati Thakur's presentation is so abstruse and so scholarly, for general public it's not easy to understand. Even his speech, it is said that sometimes he will speak in a manner, only his close associate disciples, they will understand what he is speaking. He will use some of the words like, ontological, morphological, nihilistic, like those things. Even the British people may not actually understand what he is speaking about. His scholarship was so much. But people would get attracted, especially if you are an educated person and somebody is speaking very scholarly. You will say, oh my God. Maybe he is speaking something very interesting. He's very knowledgeable. Let's see what he is doing. You get attracted. So that was needed at the time. But he also sometimes said like, okay, you speak. He encouraged his disciples to speak instead of him because he understood that people don't understand what he was speaking. So in that Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Anubhashya, he quoted from 200 scriptures. 200 scriptures. So when Srila Prabhupada was actually compiling Srimad Bhagavatam, he had actually commentaries from 12 acharyas, Viraraghava Acharya, Srimad Acharya, of course Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad, Sanatana Goswami Pad, Jiva Goswami Pad, all of them. He had the commentary. Many of them actually did not give commentary of the whole Bhagavatam, but 10th canto, this canto, that canto, but Prabhupada had actually reference from them. But 200 scriptures, you cannot actually carry 200 scriptures with you. It should be in your brain. When you are actually giving purport, you cannot think like, oh, it may be there. No, you have to be certain. And it was not like a age of Google search, right? Kindle search. No. It was not like now we have Bhaktisiddhanta Vedaves pamphlet. What Srila Prabhupada spoke on which verse we just, in 1 minute. Those who are very good at using it, they can find it very quickly. But it was not possible at that time. But he was Google himself. So he quoted from 200 scriptures for one, book, Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, which is like relatively a smaller size. Yeah. And he actually gave very elaborate commentary on Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat, which is another authorized biography of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. There in one verse, which comes in Adi Lila 16 chapter 11 verse, there is a phrase called Dasa Prabhu Bhed. So there is a difference between the master and the servant. To establish this phrase, he actually gives reference of 80 shlokas, 80 verses in that purport. And I will actually quote what he actually gives reference from 88 actually, not 80, 88. So he quotes 22 verses from Shetashvatara Upanishad, 21 verses from Brahma Sutra, 16 verses from Mundaka Upanishad, 9 verses from Chandogya Upanishad, 8 verses from Katha Upanishad, 7 from Brihata Aranyaka Upanishad, 4 from Taittiriya Upanishad, and 1 from Rig Samhita. In general, Upanishads are very difficult. Upanishads are commentaries on Sri Veda, and Veda is very difficult, and Upanishads are commentary of people to make the life miserable for people. You will see that repetitive only few verses from Upanishad in commentaries of Srila Prabhupada, because most of the people won't understand. Even though he wanted to give commentaries on most of the prominent Vaishnava Upanishads like Katha Upanishad, Shetashvatara Upanishad, but he only gave on Isha Upanishad. But it's difficult. Isha Upanishad, any impersonal people also can say like, oh, it's about impersonality of the Lord. Easy. It's not difficult. I know that one of my friends, he likes to read religion in a manner so that he gets some tickling in his intelligence. So he reads Isha Upanishad and he asks me question that, oh, this, that. I say like, oh no, our Acharya says in that manner. But he is not satisfied. He needs something which he doesn't understand. Sometimes it happens, right? If you are intelligent, you want something which you don't understand, then you will appreciate more that, oh, our philosophy is so difficult that I cannot understand, even though I am a so-called intelligent person. So these Upanishads are more difficult. And to digest them and quote them in the, philosophically in a manner so that, Vaishnavas can accept it, it's more difficult. So he was able to do that. And I cannot explain it, how difficult it is. How difficult to give some, digest all these subjects and put it in a commentary in a manner so that the generations after generations, they can understand and they can actually take it to their heart. And his spiritual writings, because he was an avid writer. If you see the contribution to our sampradaya, like Srila Prabhupada, day and night he was actually commenting on Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, and other books to deliver us. Similarly, he was the first person after Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Bhaktivinoda Thakur actually wrote a lot of things, but he did not do much discourse, only limited capacity. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur actually gave discourse to big society also. So one of his way of appreciating the acharyas is by writing the commentaries on their writings. By writing the commentaries on like, oh, Srila Jiva Goswami has written this, or in Sandarbha he actually put these things. By doing this, it's not like he is not showing his scholarship, rather he is putting the Acharya in front of everyone and glorifying that Acharya by doing that service. Raghunath ki jai. Hare Krishna, he's listening to the kakars. And that is the mood of all of our Acharyas. It's not that your personal aggrandizement that, okay, I have written this book. No, it's actually their service to the sampradaya. It is said that the most important service of an Acharya is the protection of the Sampradaya Siddhanta Vani, the theory, the exclusive teachings of the Sampradaya, that protect it. Establishing temple, going door to door, that is there. That will become automatically. But if Sampradaya Siddhantamani, the axioms which are passed down through the disciplic succession, if that is not there, it will be absolutely chaos. And that happened. Time to time it happened. So we should be very careful that what is actually most important to us. And that's why I appreciate that we're encouraged in this congregation to go deep into the Shastra, to get Confucian completely diverse, completely disseminated, so that you know the contribution of the Sampradaya, what are the teachings of the Sampradaya, and you are situated in the line properly, because that is a mood of a Sampradaya. And our Sampradaya, the mood is to assimilate the knowledge passed down by the previous acharyas and apply that in our daily life, especially in our bhajan sadhana. Means there is actually no difference between the teachings and your sadhana. There is no difference. One is, teachings is actually theoretical form, but when the theory goes to application, that is your bhajan, that is sadhana. So those are same thing, like two sides of a coin. Just like there are different mathematical theories, right? The Schrodinger's equation, this Wave's equation, this and that. But I actually, when in my engineering study, we had a lot of mathematical course. I think many of you have like Laplace transform, Fourier transform, very difficult integrations. We didn't know actually what will be the application of these equations. But later on, during higher study, we could find that, people are just quoting that, it is coming from Laplace. They are not giving any definition, what is the background and this and that. So those are the applications. So you have the foundation, which is the theory, and then you have the application. So this tattva, the axioms or teachings of the previous acharyas, they are the foundation. And when we apply it to our daily life, that is actually the fructification of those teachings. Like, if it is not only like philosophical, like it's only in theory. There is a mathematical theory called x to the power n plus y to the power n is equal to z to the power n. I forgot the name of the equation, and it was not proven for a long time. And there was a mathematician, I think Pierre de Fermat, French mathematician. He said, like, I actually found a great solution, short solution for this formula, but I'm not publishing it. You work yourself. And then I think like 10 or 20 years back, one mathematician, he got actually field medal. Field medal is the highest medal in mathematics. It's a Nobel in mathematics. He got field medal by proving, and it was an 11 or something like big solution for that problem. So it's so difficult. Yeah, n is equal to n less than or equal to 2, something like that. That theory says. So sometimes it's difficult to understand the application. So that's why the association of the devotees are there. But the teachings are very important, and to protect the teachings, we should be sincere, and we should actually know the teachings through the acharyas. I will actually conclude my presentation by quoting one interesting pastimes about Srila Saraswati Thakur and how he understood the mood of his predecessor acharyas. So his spiritual master, Srila Gaurkishore Das Babaji Maharaj, was actually considered as the most renounced. After Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, he is considered the most renounced personality in our Sampradaya, in our Guru Parampara. He had actually same level of renunciation as Raghunath Das Goswami. So he gave explicit 3 instructions to his disciple, only disciple. He was the only disciple of Gaurkishore Das Babaji Maharaj. Some people say that he had another disciple, but we will consider only disciple because Srila Prabhupada said, or other acharyas said, like he's the only disciple. So he gave like 3 instructions. One instruction is my Prabhu. He used to call him as his my master. My Prabhu, Amar Prabhu, my master. Never go to the Kalir Brahmanda, the universe of Kali, Kolkata. Kalikata was the capital of British government at the time. And so-called modern education and everything was going on there. And you know that how much degrading culture was happening at that time. So he said, like, never go there. Never make any disciples. Don't make any disciples. And then he said, never associate with mundane people. And these are the fundamental instruction. He in his personal life, he was the embodiment of this. He was blind. Literally, he was blind. and he was requested by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur to see a doctor in Kolkata. But he said, no, I don't want to see any doctor. I don't need any vision. I'm happy. He was so detached. Srila Saraswati Thakur was apparently he actually disobeyed all these instructions, and some of the so-called contemporary people, they bashed him like anything, that what kind of a disciple he is. He is claiming that I am his one only disciple, I am renounced, I am most qualified, this and that. Saraswati Thakur said, no, I never actually disobeyed my spiritual master's instructions. He said, I never actually went to Kolkata. I went to the temples there. And wherever there is temple, it is Vaikuntha. Krishna is eternally residing. I am going to Bhaktivinoda Asana. I am going to Sananda Sukhada Kunja. I am going to Gauriya Math. These are all temples of Krishna. Where is this question of Kali Brahmanda, universe of Kali? Then for the second argument, he said, I never made anyone as disciple. By the way, he had 60,000 disciples. He had 60,000 disciples. 60,000 plus, yeah. Yeah, he had many disciples, only Harinam, but he had 60,000 plus disciples. So, and in a very quick short period of time, I think he started initiating in 1906. 1906, his first initiated disciples was a very educated person. He came in his dream. He was given a dream, and he was actually son of a judge, famous Calcutta judge. And he came to meet him in Mayapur. And he said I got this vision in my dream that you are my spiritual master, give me initiation. And he started giving initiation in presence of both of his gurus, Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Srila Gaurkishna Das Babaji Maharaj, because they were reluctant to give initiation at a certain point of time. So he said I never actually made anyone my disciple. They are all my gurus. They are actually observing whether I am performing what I am actually teaching them. Whether I am following what are the instructions of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, my spiritual masters. They are always actually observing me. And I don't have any personal life. They are always with me. They are my guru. So, this is an important point. You see that when you are teaching someone, it will challenge your integrity. And to be an acharya, it's not an easy job. Acharya is is always under the microscope, Shunnashiro Alpo Chidro Sarvoloke Gai, Shukla Vastre Moshibundu Joichena Lukai. In Chaitanya Charitamrita it is spoken that everybody speaks ill about of a sannyasi if they find a small spot in his character. Just like in a white cloth, if you find a black tint, immediately you recognize, that is, you will not recognize the white whole clean cloth. You will say, there is a black mark in his dhoti, on his chadar. So that is the mood. And then the third point is never associate with mundane people. He said I never associate with mundane people. Association means accepting something. I never accepted something from a mundane people. What is there for me to accept? I have got mercy of my Guru Maharaj, Acharya Varya, Paramahansa Varya, Gaurkishna Das Babaji Maharaj, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. After their association, any kind of association looks like insignificant for me. I don't feel any joy. What I have received from them, I am not receiving anything from other people. So there is no question of association for me through this, mingling with mundane people. Because he used to, for the preaching purpose, he mixed with a lot of influential people. What to say about, influential people, like the topmost British government person, the governor at the time. He actually visited Chaitanya Math in his presence. So people can say, he is mixing with government, the political people. But he said, no, I never accepted anything from them. So these are some of the aspects. These personalities are so big that if you actually speak about them for many months, it will not be enough, because their influence is so big. And that's why you see that many Srila Prabhupada's disciples, they are writing about Srila Prabhupada, but we still see that we are not getting enough. We are not hearing about him enough, because they're so mammoth personalities. And they are not only sheltering only one society, they are sheltering the whole world. Because their blessing is not only for them. Even somebody who is hearing Srila Prabhupada's name, even though people who are not completely following Srila Prabhupada's teachings, but by doing a small service, they are getting his enormous mercy. So Srila Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada is also another that kind of magnanimous person. In fact, Srila Bhakti Vikas Maharaj, in one of his lectures, he mentioned one very interesting point which stuck in my mind. He was telling that to understand devotional service, you need knowledge. And through knowledge, you get realization, the tattva. And by realization, you perform devotional service and you get bliss. So he said, first knowledge is Bhaktivedanta, then tattva, the realization of that knowledge, is Bhaktisiddhanta, and then the experience of that realization through the devotional service is Bhakti Vinod. So these three persons, Bhakti Vedanta, Bhakti Siddhanta, and Bhakti Vinod, they are in one line. They that you need 2 points to make a line, 3 points to make a triangle. You can make a triangle or line, whatever you want, but they have to be studied very clearly, and their teachings are very important in all of Gauriya Vaishnava followers, especially those who are Saraswati Dhara, Bhakti Vinod Saraswati Dhara. We should actually know their contribution in our sampradaya more vividly. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Yeah, so I request you, if you have any question or realization or any comment or any rectification, especially from Sibashmanit Prabhu, Shambhava Prabhu, Ramansaka Prabhu, I would like to hear, so that I can, Kameshwari Mataji, all senior Vaishnavas. Yes, Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
I want to know your personal experience, the very first time when you felt that this is Krishna doing it for me.
I see.
A situation, and then you were absolved out of it. Personal, very personal experience, not the scriptures, not the words, just that moment.
Yes, some personal experiences are really personal. But I felt actually many times that Krishna actually is protecting me. I could have gone in different direction. I had inclination. It's not philosophical inclination, because from my boyhood, I will say from my childhood, I was exposed to Krishna consciousness, Srila Prabhupada's books. So I never actually had attraction for other literatures or other teachings, but I was not serious. I was not serious till I graduated from my engineering degree, undergrad. So I took it seriously after that. And I felt like, when I went to even doing masters in a college where I met more devotees than I was associating in my native country. So I was traveling by a bus and I saw someone is chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra in the bus. What's happening? And that was like a white body person. And I stayed there in an ashrama. I never thought I will stay in an ashrama after coming to US, which I did not do in my native country. Even though some brahmacharis, they approached me, why you don't do some ashrama living, and they were also trying to convert me to a full-timer. So they were actually thinking ISKCON Youth Forum will be largely benefited if he comes on board. But I see that Krishna actually protected me. I could have, because I had a tendency to mix with my mundane friends or spend time with them. And there are some personal things which I cannot share in front of them. Like there are some life situations where I could have actually gone in the opposite direction of devotional service. But somehow or other Krishna took me and kept me in somehow or other in this service. I think it's mercy of Srila Prabhupada. I had actually, it will come to you, Mataji. If you are practicing for a few years, you will see that there are a lot of decisions you make in your life, they're influenced by the wish of Krishna. As long as you have some kind of service attitude to him. Hare Krishna. Yeah, I cannot say something which is very specific, but yeah, in general, Hare Krishna. Yes, Kameshwari Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for this wonderful class. Especially the glorification of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. And other acharyas. I really specifically liked the 3 instructions that you mentioned about how he was instructed, but it seems like he didn't follow it, but how he explained that actually I didn't go to Kolkata, but I went to temples, and that is Vaikuntha. And then second one, he said that I did not associate with mundane people. Association means receiving something from them, and I have all the mercy, so I don't actually need anything. But he actually did everything for the propagation of Krishna consciousness. And third was about making disciples. He actually had 60,000 disciples, and he said they're all my gurus. That was really very, very striking and very instructional actually, for especially for us, because we also go out in the world, we associate with different people, we work or we go out, distribute books, etc. And just to know his powerful personality. Thank you so much for bringing out all of that important instruction. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Shyamrao Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, and thank you for such a wonderful class on Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj, whose disappearance day was yesterday. And you so nicely explained his life story, his broad vision. I was just reminded of that one Ultodanga Junction Road where Bhaktisiddhanta Maharaj gave the instruction to Prabhupada. Fortunately, that property now ISKCON has acquired, and that moment is preserved. That bedroom and that very place on the roof where he gave the instruction, the moment is preserved exactly like that. And today, whatever we are, it's because of that instruction. And Bhaktisiddhanta Maharaj brought such a big revolution. In fact, as you rightly pointed, the caste Goswamis, they are very angry because they're losing their business. Because first time he's starting a organization like this, to that extent that they threatened his life also. So thank you so much for pointing out various aspects of his life. It's very beautifully covered, very important subject matter, because unless we understand that our gurus, Param Gurus, we will not understand what is Krishna consciousness. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Appreciate the wonderful class that you have given.
Thank you. Yes. Anirudh Nitacharya Prabhu. then that Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu, for the nice class on remembering His Holiness Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada. So I was actually reading some excerpt from Bhaktisiddhanta Vaibhava, and there actually it was mentioning how he played such a critical role to identify all the sahajas, and then helping whole Vaishnava society to be aware, and then also clearly mentioning where they fall short in either is tattva or lifestyle. And one other incident was just, I was recalling that one of the actually head of a Sahaja Sampradaya reached out to me, and he wanted him in his team actually when he was still buckling up for his mission which his father gave. And then he said that he's not interested, and he came back to Bhaktivinoda Thakur, and Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, you did the right thing. So even the Sahajiyas, the Sahajiya heads, like he was one of the very prominent head of Sahajiya Sampradaya, also understood actually his potency and how much impact he's gonna bring in the movement.
Yeah, thank you, Prabhu. Actually, the 13 Apasampradayas, which are identified by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, they claim to be Vaishnavas, but they were introducing a lot of principles, a lot of things which are against the teachings of Srila Rupa Goswami and other acharyas. And people are considering that, okay, this is Vaishnavism. So that was kind of blemishing the image of Vaishnavism in Bengal and Orissa at that time. So that's why this revival was necessary. And his revival, this Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Srila Saraswati Thakur, even though there was so many literatures given by our previous acharyas, but they assimilated them and presented in a manner so that the modern people get attracted. Because most of our acharyas wrote in Sanskrit or in song manner, but they actually wrote in a prose manner so that the modern people in English or in Bengali, they get attracted to it. So that was a big contribution. That was one of the biggest contributions of them. Hare Krishna Prabhu, yeah, that Prabhu in the back. Hare Krishna, his mic is off, Prabhu.
Yeah, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Just now I got a glimpse of Prabhu Leela. I met my classmate here after 42 years, which I couldn't imagine. And in this pravachan itself, I just saw him, and as expected, he couldn't recognize me. we were batchmates.
40 years.
And just I got a feeling that he is this person, and got the name also.
Oh, okay.
So just a glimpse of Prabhu Leela.
I see. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for sharing. So one, anyone else has any other comment or things? Okay, so we are almost on the verge of completion of. So one time, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur wrote one of his poems, the Saraswati Krishna Priya, Krishna Bhakti Tar Hiya, Binoder Shaito Vaibhav. It's such a beautiful line. If you actually dissect these lines, it says like, Saraswati, Mother Saraswati, she is one of energies of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And she's an eternal consort of Lord Krishna. Actually, we call like Bhag Devi and Lakshmi Devi, both are consorts of Lord Narasimha, Vagisha, Yesha, Vadana, Lakshmi, Resha, Chavakshashi. Anyways, so she is Krishna Priya, Krishna Bhakti Tar Hiya. Her heart is completely engrossed in love of Krishna. Binodar Shaito Vaibhav. She is the opulence of Lord Krishna. Binod means Bhakti Vinoda. Binod means Krishna actually, who gives pleasure to everyone. It's not his job, but his presence itself is pleasureful. When somebody comes temple, there no distress goes away. That is the quality of the Krishna's presence in our life. Now, acharyas, like the followers of Srila Saraswati Thakur, they interpreted these in a different way also. They said, Saraswati Krishna Priya, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur is very dear to Krishna. Krishna Bhakti Tarya, his heart is always serving Krishna. Binodar Shaito Vaibhav, he is the opulence of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So you can understand that, how much revered by even Bhaktivinoda Thakur, the contribution of Srila Saraswati Thakur. He knew that actually this person will be able to propagate the message of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu the way I want. That was his vision. He got a lot of direct instructions from his first spiritual master. I will not say father, because father is kind of bodily relationship, but spiritual master is a spiritual eternal relationship. It's beyond the bodily level. So thank you, please. I ask for your forgiveness if I have spoken something which is displeasing or not according to the principles of the Shastras. Please forgive me. And everyone wish you Happy New Year 2024. The next part of the program is Arati of their Lordship Shri Radha Madan Mohan, Mahaprabhu Lakshmi Narasimha, Panchatattva and Acharya Vinda. So please take your seats and put it there. And we can all stand in front of the deities. Hare Krishna.
जय श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन भगवान की, शिवन महाप्रभु की, श्री श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिंह देव भगवान की, जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की. So today is 31st December, the last day of the year. Let us chant with whole heart and soul. Let us be grateful for all the opportunities that Krishna has provided to have his darshan to chant His holy name, and let us welcome Krishna in the new year of 2024 by wholeheartedly singing His holy name. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nitinamine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Thank you. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Loudly, with all your heart and soul. One more time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Gaur Hari. Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Gaur Hari. Nitai, 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 Gauranga. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone, please raise your hand. Chant. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Let us welcome Krishna with a loud chanting in 2024. Please chant with all of your heart and soul. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Shri Radhe. Jaya Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Shri Radhe. Jaya Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Shri Radhe. Jaya Mahaprabhu, Jaya Mahaprabhu, Jaya Mahaprabhu, Jaya Mahaprabhu. Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Gurudev. जय श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन श्रीमन महाप्रभु श्री श्री लक्ष्मण सिंहदेव शुभ संधारत की जय। नमो विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्योष्टोत्तर सत्य श्रीमद His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada ki ISKCON Divinity Founder Acharya Jagat Guru Savior of the whole world Srila Prabhupada ki जय। नमो विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर सत्य श्रीमद His Divine Grace Shri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada ki अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नामाचार्य श्रीला हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासदि श्री गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिराज गोवर्धन की वृंदावन मथुरा धाम की नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की गंगा जमुना माई की भक्ति प्रदायिनी देवी तुलसी महारानी की श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन भगवान की श्रीमन महाप्रभु की श्री श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिंह देव भगवान की समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे। All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Guru and Sri Gauranga, all glories Srila Prabhupada ki.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Praladadayine. Hiranyakashipurvakshaha. Hiranyakashipurvakshaha. Shilakankanakalaye. Shilakankanakalaye. Ito na shinga para to na shinga. Ito na shinga para to na shinga. Yato yato yamita to na shinga. Yato yato yamita to na shinga. Bahe Narasimha, Hridaye Narasimha. Bahe Narasimha, Hridaye Narasimha. Narasimha Madin Charanam Prapade. Hare Krishna. Welcome to ISKCON of Silicon Valley. On this last Sunday of 2023, honestly, I personally don't know how it went by, but it was made so much better by all of your presence consistently every single Sunday. So thank you so much for being a part of our community, and we're very much looking forward to 2024. So for today's program, we want to thank His Grace Koladwip Prana Prabhu for giving the wonderful class. We want to thank Shamarupa Prabhu for the very nice and melodious Kirtan. And the Nishingadev prayers were sung by Aradhya. Haribol. Is anybody visiting ISV for the first time today? Please raise your hand. Oh, welcome. We have gentlemen back there. Anyone else? Oh, welcome. Hare Krishna. We have a beautiful family here. Welcome. Oh, thank you so much for coming. Hare Krishna. Oh, we thank you so much for coming. For all our newcomers, let's chant together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We're so blessed by your presence. If there's anything we can do to answer any questions or make your stay here more comfortable, please reach out to me or Sri Gopal Prabhu here, and we'd be very, very glad to assist you. We also want to thank all the devotees who are present here online. We have a wide online presence on Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, and all these wonderful channels, and they join in and listen to our classes, and that's made possible by the broadcast team who puts together all the equipment. So we want to thank them as well. Hare Krishna. We have a special sponsor today for our feast. Vishank and Anita are sponsoring on the occasion of Anita's mother, Bharati Ganani's birthday, and they would like to pray for the well-being of the Doshi and Ganani families. Are you sponsors here today? Yeah, Anita, oh, please come up. Vishank. Would you like to say a few words?
Yeah. Hare Krishna, everyone. I don't have any words, but I'm very grateful to the mercy of Lord Krishna, and I wish you all a very happy New Year. Hare Krishna.
We have a quick announcement about the cooks. So this was a very, very special feast, I hear, that was prepared. And and Karthika is going to announce the cooks.
Okay, so Hare Krishna. So today's feast is prepared by the youth. So youth cooking is headed by Surabi Mataji, Abhay, and Anapaini Bhakti. Youth cooks are Advait, Kaylee, Radhika, Krishnapriya, and are supported by a lot of adults, led by Krishangi Gopika Mataji.
But let's focus on the first part, okay? It was cooked by the youth. Haribol. This day is extra special because we have a wonderful devotee's birthday. She is so silent. She's always in the background. She's doing pujari service. She leads one of the biggest festivals of the month, which is our Kirtan Oasis Festival. And so many countless services she does, but she's like the salt in the preparation. Won't work without it, but you can't tell it's there. So that is Shamalangi Mataji, and it is her birthday today. Shamalangi Mataji, please come. Speech.
Tomorrow.
Oh, we also have Uttara Mataji's birthday today. Is she? She's not? Okay. Please say a few. What is your favorite thing?
All of you. And Radha Madan Mohan, of course. No, my speech. Hare Krishna, I'm very, very grateful to be a part of this family. I just don't know where I would be without all of you. I need all your prayers and best wishes to make my Krishna consciousness more steady. And I also pray for all of you. Wish you a very happy New Year.
Thank you, Mataji. Okay. So tomorrow is New Year's. New Year's Day 2024, brand new year. We will have the temple open throughout the day. So please bring your friends, your family to take darshan of the deities. They'll be dressed very beautifully, and this will be open for you to take darshan and pray to the deities. So we hope to see you here tomorrow as well. Okay, and we have one more announcement from Surbi.
Hi, Bol. I just wanted to quickly announce that in the month of January, on Saturdays, we're doing a cooking series, and we're going to be teaching a variety of recipes. So the stuff we're offering is we're going to do artichoke bruschetta, we're going to do tofu teriyaki bowls, we're going to do, I'm missing one, we're going to do an eggplant dish with a mint yogurt, and then the last Saturday is desserts. So they're cheesecake bars and mango lassi cookies. Registration is now open. It's $25 for all 4 of them, or if you just want to do one, it's $10, but 25 is only 15 more than 10, so you might as well just sign up for all 4 and then come to whichever ones you want. And we'll send out grocery lists like a week in advance, but registration is open till the last day, so you're more than welcome to register. You can come find me for any questions. Oh, and they'll be held virtually on Zoom, so it's not like you have to come to temple from 3 to 4:30. And yeah, I think that's everything. But yeah, if you have any questions for me, I'll be here. I'm 3 to 4:30. Yeah, I'm teaching them, so if anybody has questions, you can come ask. I'll be around. But yeah, Haribo, hopefully all of you get a chance to sign up. Also, it's not just for Matajis. So Prabhus, please, you can make some nice prasadam for your Matajis. Their birthdays are coming up and anniversaries, etc. So it is open to everyone. It's 13 plus as of now. So again, kids as well. So yeah, hopefully I hope to see all of you there, and Haribo.
Thank you, Surbi. Awesome. With all the prasadam names out there, I know everybody's excited for prasadam. So after the prasadam prayers, we will serve prasadam in the parking lot area. It's the picnic area. And we'll have 2 lines. The line on the left side is the pre-made line, so you can get prasadam fast. To the right side is if you want custom quantities. After that, you can honor prasadam inside. We do have a program after, so if you are interested in helping the team clean up, please participate. By a quick show of hands, is there anybody who would like to participate in cleaning? Please raise your hand. It's highly encouraged. Okay, thank you, Prabhu. Thank you so much. We will have the cleaners here right after prasadam is done, so we can quickly put together for the next program. Thank you so much for coming, and see you in 2024. Hare Krishna.
Sharira vidyaja jore diya dahega jive dele ishaya sarore dharma devi rayati gogo surati
Prasadam ki. Nitai Gaur Premanande. Please come take Prasadam.